Welcome back to Income Trading 101. Today is Sunday, March the 7th, 2021. Today we're looking at NEM, which is symbol XEM. But this is one of the blockchains that are actually making, transactions and settlements a little more feasible for banks and other entities across different assets, and they have their own token as well. So we're looking at NEM versus the US dollar as traded on Binance. So let's go ahead and pull this in. We just want to see how much data we have on this. So it looks like late March of 2018. Wow, look at this. This is taking a quite an interesting little turn. We'll have to return to that. For now, I'm going to go back to essentially, I want to analyze this move higher. All right, we're going to start off by getting rid of our volume. What's interesting is the volume's been pretty even except for these spikes on green days, and then a big spike on a sell-off day, which is really interesting. So it lets me know chances are there are a lot of people that just rode this higher. The moment it got a big sell-off, the selling pressure really came. You can see it lasted multiple days before the buyers came back in and pushed it even higher. So very interesting. Let's start off with our moving averages just for consistency's sake. And it helps if I spell it correctly. I'm going to put 3 of them in there. Make the first one a 10-day and turn it green. Nope, not 910, just 10. We're going to have this as our buy signal. All right. Turn the second one red as our sell signal, and this will be the 20-day. And this yellow we want to go out. It's going to be a long-term one. It's going to be a 60-day or 60 period in some scenarios. So no surprises on the 1-year chart, or the 1-day chart rather. This thing is definitely, it's been a buy since February. I mean, longer than that, but really all 3 averages at that point were in line and pushing higher. I also like the amount of space between the 20 and the 60 and the 10. That's very key, because when they're trading really tightly, the trend could change. Like 1 bar could change the trend pretty quickly. I'm willing to bet, though, when we take it to lower time frames, especially since you have these last 2 days as down days, that it's going to look a little different. So let's take it to the 1-hour level. And sure enough, the 1-hour level, you'll see that the 60 and the 20 period are very close, with the 10 being below. Technically, all 3 of these are in line, with the 60 period being higher than the 20, which is higher than the 10. But I'm going to want to see more space between the 60 and the 20 before I would be really up for shorting this thing. Of course, in the 30-minute level, we're going to get just that. We've got the 60, the 20, and the 10. So these are all in line heading lower for this period. We'll just take it really quickly down to 15, see if there's any difference there. And none there, except that they are definitely hugging price quite a bit more. So we'll see how this plays out. But overall, the shorter term time frames are definitely showing negative, or showing that this might be a good sell, whereas the longer term time frames are showing us really that this could be another bigger buy. So let's take it back to the 1-day. We're going to go ahead and look at the MACD, and I don't anticipate this being any different. It'll certainly favor the buying on the 1-day. But let's see what happens when we take it to the 1 hour. 1 hour looks like this thing should have been sold. Would have been sold back in, say, well, just last week. Actually, last week. That's yesterday, March the 6th, was when you got a crossover in the oversold category or overbought category, and it has since crossed below the zero line, both the MACD and the signal line. So that to me is a nice little bearish momentum indicator at the 1 hour. I would imagine the 30 minutes going to give something similar, as will the 15 minute. Okay, look at that. The 15 minute crossed a while back, crossed the zero line. I guess not a while back, it's just earlier, just a while back when it comes to 15-minute bars. And this is certainly a place where you can get chopped up with this sort of pattern. And that's why I like to see a crossover as well as seeing it go above one of the zero lines before executing using the MACD. But yep, that definitely, you've got the 1 hour and the 30 minute are showing a clear sign of negativity or going lower for momentum, whereas the 15 minute and obviously the 1 day are really appearing to push higher. Let's take a look at a little bit of Fibonacci analysis. I want to see actually how far this thing pulled back the last time. So we're just going to take it from here and do that. Nope. Let's get rid of this. Delete. Sometimes these signals are a little much. All right, sorry about that. Great. Okay, we're all good. We're going to expand this out. And we see that from this first part of the move, we got a 50%, a solid 50% retracement of that move to create that downward leg before that 50% level became more of a support. And we got these 4 or 5 days in a row of consecutive, 5 or 6 days consecutively higher. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And we're going to just do that one more time using this last pullback. Remember, we saw 50%, so before the market changed. Here we go. And look at that. It also hit 50%. Right now, we're at the 50% level of that last move, which could end up being very valid. A nice little support action there. So maybe that would support this thing pushing higher again off of the 50% level. Very interesting. The other thing I want to take a look at before we dismiss is the fact that this coin has seen higher days. So I just want to take a moment and draw a line all the way across. So let's see. So that is roughly a line right across from this previous high back in 2018 until now. Just want to see how it plays out. So this it actually acted as resistance, and then we blew through it, and in many ways it acted as a little bit of support. Even though we saw a line through it, it never did close below that line. So very interesting indeed. So if I were to do anything right now, it would probably be looking to buy. I think that we've pulled back similar to the previous pullbacks, and each other pullback has led to a rally. So I can't imagine that this one is going to be that different. If you want to be more certain on it, you certainly can wait a day or so and see. Wait until maybe you get that one green bar that gives you the confidence to go ahead and buy with some strength, and then expect this thing to rally higher as well. One last piece. This is so very interesting. I just want to compare it to, we're going to compare it to Binance. There we go. Well, let's see if I can get these on a tighter scale or anything. So Binance did definitely overperform for a while, and still in many ways is. So very interesting, I think, at least, to see these two graph together. So we'll have to just see what ends up happening. All right. So that's it for tonight's recording. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, if you haven't joined the channel by now, I'm not sure what you're waiting on, but definitely hit the subscribe button. Because I make these every day, these new videos. And we normally talk cryptocurrency on the weekends, and stock market during the week. I might be adding some more material to that soon, looking at Forex and going ahead and getting started there as well. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and liking. Hey, have a fantastic week and happy trading.